Young leaders who show disagreement with the government are soon tagged conspirators. Delhi police have alleged that Umar Khalid was a key conspirator in the riots. Khalid is among several prominent activists and student leaders who have been arrested. Human rights groups say that many activists, mostly Muslims, have been unfairly targeted. Police deny the allegation. Riots broke out in February between protesters for and against the Citizenship Amendment Act, a controversial citizenship law. An Amnesty International report recently said that Muslims were disproportionately targeted in the riots. Meanwhile, several activists and academics have issued a statement condemning Khalid's arrest. With this, we have no doubt to say that this inquiry is not about the violence. Khalid is one of the thousands voices who spoke in favor of the constitution in anti-CAA demonstrations across the country, particularly keeping in mind the peaceful, non-violent and democratic ways, the letter said. United Against Hate, an activist group that Umar Khalid is a member of, said Delhi police must ensure Khalid's safety. The activist was also arrested in 2016 on charges of sedition along with another fellow student leader, Kanhaiya Kumar, for allegedly shouting anti-India slogans. They both denied the charges and were released on bail. Activists have described Umar Khalid as one of our brave young voices who spoke for the constitutional values of our country and condemned the police action against him as a witch hunt. Khalid was arrested late night on September 13th and charged with sedition, offences under UAPA Act, as well as murder and attempt to murder. The charges stem from police claims that Khalid and others who were involved in peaceful protests against the CAA and NRC had conspired to trigger riots in Delhi so as to embarrass the Modi government in the eyes of the world. The activists have called the action against Umar unconstitutional and malicious. It has been termed as targeting peaceful anti-CAA protests by the activists. The people who raised their voices against students' arrest call it an attempt of vengeance against anti-CAA protesters. Describing Khalid as one of the 100 voices that spoke up in favor of constitution across the country during these protests, always foregrounding the need for peaceful, non-violent and democratic means. Out of 20 arrested, 19 are under the age of 31, of which 17 have been charged under the draconian UAPA and have been imprisoned on charges of conspiracy for Delhi violence, whereas those who actually instigated and participated in the violence have not been touched. 5 are women, except for one, all are also students. The group said that the voices being suppressed by the government will become more powerful in favor of the constitution and the democracy.